I never should have kept that kiss a secret.
I thought you understood. I thought I'd made myself clear on how important it is that we could be completely honest with each other.
You did. And I know I made a mistake. I'll never keep a secret again, no matter how small or insignificant I think it may be. I'm so sorry to disappoint you. You do forgive me, don't you?
It just doesn't make any sense. Brooke just turns around and, just all of a sudden kisses Tom?
Well, actually, it was the other way around. Brooke was asleep.
What? Well, think about it. Can you imagine her on the private jet after the big glorious week of PR in Paris, and she's all sprawled out in her lounging pajamas looking all vulnerable?
Taylor,
Imagine that.
Taylor, please. If she's asleep, what is there to blame her for?
Because she deliberately kept it a secret from Ridge. I don't care if she was asleep. That's not the point. Oh my gosh, Stephanie, can you imagine? Think about this. She wakes up and sees Thomas hovering over her and his lips are on hers. And she just has this thought, oh, well, this is no big deal. This is nothing to tell my husband. That's not going to fly. I know I've told you before that I didn't see how Ridge could ever forgive her, but this time I know I'm right. I know I'm right. Remember what he said last time?
Yes, I remember. If anything happened, he'd take flight straight to you.
Those were his exact words.
Well, is that what this is all about? Is that what you want?
Hello. Oh, hi.
Dayzee, how did you know I was down here?
I didn't, actually.
Hey, did you find it, sweetie? It's right over here.
Oh,
yeah, there it is.
great.
I think this is the shot you want.
Yeah.
Now, you sure you only want a 5x7 though? Because you could have an 8x10. Heck, Oliver could make a poster size.
I take it you're not here to see me.
You know, it's a nice surprise, yeah?
You know, I'd go with the bigger. That way Marcus could put it up on his wall. I'm sure he doesn't have anything up in that Paris apartment.
It's true.
Isn't Oliver a great photographer? Gosh, I wish he'd been here when I did that photo shoot with Tiny. I mean, Brio's a very good photographer, but she just had no way with animals.
Wow.
It's cute.
Well, yeah, Marcus had emailed me saying that he was feeling homesick, so...
And Dayzee made him a little care package. Isn't that sweet? So I reminded her about the photos and...
Yeah, this is just a day that we came to Forrester, and Oliver was messing around with his camera, so, Marcus asked if he take a few pictures.
Dayzee, are you sure that you like that shot the best? Because I really love that shot of you with your arms
Oh,
around
no,
Marcus.
this is great, and the 5x7 is actually perfect. Marcus isn't going to be in Paris long. I don't want to make him look back a big poster, so...
Suit yourself.
Actually, do you guys have a wallet size of this photo? I'd really like one. What?
I'm married, Stephanie.
So, but if Ridge leaves her and comes running back
I'm
to you...
happily married to Ridge.
That's not what I'm asking.
The point is, we're talking about Ridge, and Brooke keeping this secret from him, and he's made it very clear that he is not going to put up with this. He's not tolerating her lies anymore.
Yeah, I know. And it's not just any little secret.
No, because this one involves something ridiculously inappropriate with his son.
This is just a lot to process, Logan.
I know.
You should have told me immediately. You should have sided with your husband. instead of the kid that kissed you, would have been a lot less painful.
I'm sorry. It just seemed like a meaningless kiss. Didn't seem worth getting you all upset about. It didn't seem worth the possible damage to your relationship with your son or to our relationship. But keeping it a secret made it worse. And that's exactly what I didn't want to happen. Please believe me.
Did Oliver take these?
Yeah.
Pam's right. He's good. Anyone would think you and Brooke were a couple. These are hot.
Thank you.
What's wrong? You don't think so?
No, they're great. It's just bad timing, you know?
What do you mean?
Remember that kiss I told you about on the plane with Brooke?
Yeah.
Well, my mom found out, and she's blowing it all out of proportion.
Okay, but I thought you said it was nothing.
Exactly. It was a silly kiss.
Okay, well, could this affect your line?
Probably. I mean, if she convinces my dad that Brooke and I can't be in the same room together.
Are you concerned?
No, Brooke's in there, making sure he understands that there's nothing to worry about. Besides, this line means too much to me. I'm not gonna let my mom's overactive imagination interfere with things, okay?
Okay.
I know it seems strange. I mean, for goodness sakes, if you're asleep and a man kisses you, why wouldn't you tell your husband? I understand.
Because she knows she's partly responsible.
How?
With every little look she gives him, every little giggle she makes and tease and flirt and, you know, the way she saunters over to him. You saw the video of them in Paris together, didn't you? I saw it.
Yes, and they were flirting, but that's all part of the PR campaign.
No, Stephanie, this went beyond flirting. She was trying to make him want her. Yes, part of it was for the reporters, but part of it was also sport. You've seen this. You've seen it with her thousands of times before, and it always ends up the same way. The poor guy ends up giving in. He doesn't even know what hit him. And here we are. We're at the exact same place all over again. Can you imagine what kind of power trip she must feel like she's on? I mean, the ego she must be boosting. She's got all three Forrester men, all the generations lusting after her. And that's what she wants. She wants to be now with the grandson. And she's going to succeed if she isn't stopped.
I'm asking Thomas to come see me now.
Try not to be angry with him.
I'm not angry. I'm disappointed. And concerned.
Just remember that he idolizes you, and he respects you very much.
This really hurt me, Logan.
No, I'm sorry for not telling you.
I know.
Thomas and I both did things to disappoint you. And you could have yelled at me and screamed and gotten angry. But you didn't. You showed me so much love, understanding, patience. Please just do that for your son. He just got caught up in the moment and he made an error in judgment. That's all. He'll never repeat it. Just as I will never make the mistake of keeping a secret from you again. I love you.
Dad? Guess we need to talk.
What are you? The town crier?
Stephanie deserved to know.
So it's true, I take it.
Well, I'm not sure anything Taylor says is true, but yes, Thomas did kiss me.
I think I'm very disappointed in you. The fact that he would kiss you and that you wouldn't discuss any of this with his father?
No, I know. That was wrong. I should have gone to Ridge right when it happened. But Thomas convinced me not to.
Don't you dare try to bring in an innocent young man that you've been trying to corrupt. Stephanie, look in front of you. This is the same woman she's always been. Brooke hasn't changed at all. Here she is, walking through her day, still trying to cover up her same old trampy behavior. She didn't keep this from Ridge so that she could protect his feelings. She did it so she could protect her own backside and maybe even buy a little more time so she could make another hit on my son.
I'd like to talk to Stephanie alone.
Why, do you need a little FaceTime so you can try to get back into Stephanie's good graces? I don't know how you've managed to snow her the last few months, but you just sabotaged yourself. Stephanie, I don't know how you can believe another word that comes out of her mouth.
Stephanie?
Should I come back?
Tell me how this could have happened.
First and foremost, I want you to know I'm sorry. I didn't want to upset you. And I'm sure Mom made it seem like the end of the world, but it really was very harmless.
So I hear.
What Brooke explained?
As much as she could. Though it's hard to explain to your husband how meaningless it is that his son kisses you and then you choose to keep it from him.
All right, look, that was all me. I convinced her not to tell you.
Why?
Isn't it obvious? Dad, I didn't want this. Look, you're hurt. You're upset. I thought we should avoid that.
You disrespected me. Disrespected my marriage. That's what this is. And don't try to whitewash it. Make it less than that.
All right. I can see why you could think that. Like father, like son, I guess.
Excuse me?
You want to talk disrespect? You did a lot worse than kiss Brooke on the lips when she was married to your dad. I mean, you stole her from him.
I'm not about to get into that with you, Thomas. It's a very complicated situation, and I didn't steal Brooke from anyone.
Okay. All I'm saying is maybe I'm just a little bit too much like you.
Meaning what? Are you in love with my wife?
I love Brooke. After everything she's done for me over the years. But no, I'm not in love with her.
Then why would you kiss her? Is this about me? Some exertion of power?
No.
Revenge?
Gosh, don't be ridiculous. Revenge for what?
I know you're angry about Steffi having shares in the company.
Dad, this has nothing to do with Steffi.
Then what? Help me understand. I need to know what the hell could have made you want to kiss my wife.
Why I kissed her, honestly, I don't know. It was an impulse. I didn't think.
It's one thing to put on a show or a stunt for the line, but you were alone with her on an airplane. Now, whether or not it was an attack on me or inappropriate feelings...
It was neither, Dad. It was a beautiful woman sleeping on a plane, and I kissed her. That's all.
Do you not see how inappropriate that was?
Do you regret any of the inappropriate kisses you had when you were my age?
You weren't making out with some model in the steam room, Thomas. You were kissing my wife.
Okay, fine. It's different. A little bit outside the box. It was wrong. Whatever. Look, I feel like you're trying to condemn me for something you got away with.
I'm trying to help you here. I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. You won't admit it to me, let alone to yourself, but I think you're fighting real feelings for my wife. That's the big deal.
Well, feelings? Like, you mean feelings of appreciation? For her beauty? Yeah, of course I do. I'm not fighting that.
Listen to yourself.
Yeah, what, she's not gorgeous? I kissed her. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Get over it.
I'm not going to get over it. Especially with that attitude.
I don't have an attitude. I'm just being honest with you. Isn't that what you've been asking for this whole time?
I just can't believe your total lack of understanding of what it means to be married. This lack of respect that you've shown me and my wife.
It was just a simple kiss.
And this will be just a simple memo.
What?
It's over. Your line is done.
We thank you for your support of the Forrester taboo line. It is with regret that we're putting it to an end. Dad, are you kidding me? You're canceling my line.
Stephanie, I'm sorry if I've disappointed you. But please, don't let this affect our relationship.
I don't want it to, but how do you think this makes me feel? I mean, have these past few months just been a joke to you?
No. I love our relationship. I love the fact that after all these years, I can call you a friend.
After all these years of sleeping through her family, her husband, her sons, and now you're doing everything you can to hop into bed with her grandson?
Please, don't listen to Taylor. We can't let something like this affect our friendship. Fighting your cancer together. Everything that we've experienced downtown, reaching out and helping other people. Our friendship can't be affected by who kisses me.
Wait a minute. You don't really seriously think that you can damn well kiss anybody, any of the men in the family, and not have it impact the friendship.
Okay, Stephanie, it was nothing, really. This kiss, it was meaningless. Nothing.
How many times have I heard that?
I'm sorry. It will never happen again. Just don't spend one more minute thinking that I could ever betray Ridge like this.
But that's exactly the whole point, isn't it? God, how could you do something so stupid? Just when I thought that you'd changed, when I thought you'd grown up, when I thought you really... that I could trust you. God, Brooke. Tom kisses you. And the whole point of it is you should have gone to his father. You should have discussed it with him immediately. That's an act of betrayal. If you betray Ridge, how do I know you don't betray me? I think you should go. Just go away. I don't want to talk to you anymore. I just don't want to talk.